It's something we've been talking about for weeks, and at this point, the national formula shortage may feel like old news, but for the 75% of parents who rely on formula to keep their babies fed, it is some of the only news right now. News 8's Jillian Mahan has been following this story for months, and tonight she introduces us to a local mom who is taking some action.
Yeah, Denise, for more than a year, the supply of baby formula has declined. But in February, following the recall of Abbott formula products, the need became dire to the point that some parents consider themselves lucky if their baby can tolerate generic formulas. Caitlin Carr is one of those lucky moms, but now she's making sure others don't have to rely on just luck.
As a parent,
milk and a snack, yeah.
Taking care of others' needs
Ooh, what is your favorite snack other than chocolate?
Is part of the job. And Caitlin Carr,
You want me to get them for you? I can get them.
is good at her job.
And it's just a very weird transition to make sure everyone's needs are met.
So when the need got big,
It started out just kind of like, how can I help?
she got to work.
I kind of jump all into everything I do, so I probably bit off more than I could chew in the beginning.
From February to the second week in May, the supply of baby formula has plummeted, reaching a national average of 70% out of stock, with Iowa creeping near 80% and Illinois hovering at that 50% mark for weeks.
I actually was a little concerned for us, and then I got lucky and found a big can, so I've been okay for like a week, and now it's all I can think about is everyone else.
So Caitlin went shopping
Enfamil is a big one.
and reached out.
I, for some reason, take it very personally because I know that feeling when it comes up every couple weeks.
From a series of text messages
That's kind of where it started.
to a social media network,
And then as it got to become like kind of hard keeping track of who I was looking for, I made a Facebook group, and that's like our home base now.
more than 130 members.
And a lot of it is actually women that don't have babies but are in there that are looking on all of their grocery trips and what can I grab.
Who truly understand the need.
I think the biggest thing is just like the feeling. I think we're all stressed and nervous, right?
Stressed about empty bellies,
It's like an underlying, just like it's kind of occupying my mind all the time.
caused by empty shelves.
I don't know if any of them are here.
Caitlin has developed a village
I think it's worth it. I hope it's worth it.
created out of necessity,
He's looking like he's ready for it. He's like,
connected by needs.
I think just coming in and having kind of the community, the support, even if the outcome isn't a lot different, it's helpful because for a while, we felt it as our own small community, people that have infants under a certain age and are looking for formula, but it was so not talked about.
Just another way Caitlin is taking care of others
It's just a really good reminder that good people are out there. We're trying to do, the best thing, and we'll get through it.
even when their need is out of stock.
So what is being done? At this point, the federal government has recognized this crisis and taken steps to get formula on the shelves. Operation Fly Formula is bringing in shipments from foreign countries after stringent checks and FDA approval. The third Operation Fly was announced today, with the first shipment of Kendamil coming into the U.S. over the next 3 weeks. Additionally, more than 50% of formula users are WIC families. Now, because WIC is managed at the state level, some states have relaxed their restrictions on WIC, so that allows families a greater variety of options. The Abbott plant in Michigan that was shut down has been cleared to reopen, which will help with production levels across the country. And Abbott has also been cleared to release some of those specialty formulas on a case-by-case basis to help infants and organizations that really need it the most. And Denise, while some of these things are great first steps, the reality is it's not going to put formula on the shelves as quickly as we need it. We just don't have the luxury when you have a screaming baby who's hungry. You know it, I know it. You don't have the luxury of time. So really the most important thing is getting that formula right back on the shelves.
Well, and that's the thing is once you know about this problem, you can't unsee it,
Right.
I don't currently buy formula, but I go to the store and I see those empty shelves and you start taking note of when there's supply out there. So if you're someone who sees formula formula out there and you want to perhaps share that information, what's the best way to do that?
Well, like Caitlin did with the Facebook group, we've actually created something with our app. So this is our app right now, the homepage, and this is an opportunity for our entire community to really get involved. And all you have to do is go into our app and use the Near Me. It's right down here in the bottom. This will bring up a map. So when you see formula at the grocery stores, you can upload a picture, a video, so that you can tell people in our community when it is in stock. And you can go right over to the when you click on some of these different filters, and you can actually filter, so if you're looking for formula, you can find different locations in our community where it might actually be on shelves and when it was posted there.
Okay, so worst case scenario is you're a parent and you can't find the brand that you need, some specialty formulas, things like that. I think people really want to know, what are the safe substitutions? What other choices are there out there?
Absolutely, and so that's another resource that we have covered, because we've talked to a lot of different experts about this just to find answers to these questions. And we actually have this sheet posted on our website under this story, and it has a list of the alternatives. So if your baby is taking a specific kind of formula, maybe one of the Gentle Ease types, you can find a safe alternative that's going to be a similar product and maybe not upset your baby's tummy quite as much.
And so that's something you can print out, take it right to the store with you. The health department has provided that, so it is 100% sound information.
Absolutely. We got this from a pediatrician. We also have an interview with a pediatrician on our website. He answers a lot of those similar questions, like when can you introduce cow's milk? Any questions about the homemade formula, which isn't recommended, by the way. So all of this is a resource that's on our website right now, and if all else fails, you can submit a question through our website and we'll find an expert answer for you. So this way, you're not struggling out there alone.
Well, bottom line is you've done incredible reporting on this story, that so many parents are really, really worried about this. And as you said, the timeline isn't necessarily set in stone of when they're going to get some relief on this. So WQAD.com for all of Jillian's reporting there. You can also text the word formula to the phone number on your screen. It's a text message to 309-304-0888. All that information that Jillian just talked about will come right to your phone via a text message.